Hello everyone. Welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. As Carter hands over Forrester, Poppy disowns Luna, who goes running straight to Monday, March 17, 2025. Today on The Bold and the Beautiful, Carter realizes he has to come clean. Poppy washes her hands of Luna and Sheila, connects with someone she has a whole lot in common with. Ridge and Eric are still flying high, thrilled that Carter has returned the company, and the precious stapler, which the patriarch clutches throughout the episode, to them. And while Ridge is happy to have his friend and company back, he's determined to have Carter admit that Hope manipulated him big time. Carter earns a hug from Ridge when he admits success means nothing if you alienate the people who mean everything to you. Ridge and Eric are flabbergasted when the COO takes out the much-discussed LLC and rips it up. Ridge is filled with pompous glory, and Carter realizes he still has to tell Hope what he's done. The Forrester men rush home to tell Steffi, Taylor, and Daphne, the latter of whom just admitted to having fallen harder for Carter than she intended, the good news. Fresh off a conversation with her mom about how much she loves and trusts Carter, despite that whole kissed Daphne thing, Hope is preparing a romantic evening to reconnect with her guy. But she quickly realizes that something has changed within him. Something is not the same. And just in case you weren't watching 5 minutes ago, Carter flashes back to ripping up the LLC. Hope begs him to say that nothing has changed as the music swells dramatically. Despite having been booted from Bill's mansion, Luna is still hanging out there, holding court with visitors. In this case, it's her mom, upon whom she's heaping blame for everything that went wrong. She accuses Poppy of having slept with Tom and Bill in order to have men she could point the paternity finger at. Luna admits she's hoping to somehow find love with Bill's son, Will, adding that what she really wants is to reconnect with her mother. Can they, she asks, start again? Poppy's answer, basically, no way, Jose. The souls of Tom and Hollis will haunt you forever, the furious mom declares. You have brought unimaginable shame to the family, taking the lives of 2 men and framing me for your crimes. Luna again says it's basically Poppy's fault for having seduced Finn, but her mom is having none of it. How dare you make me feel guilty about Finn? You are a double murderer, and you are not my daughter. You are evil. Poppy pushes Luna away, literally, only to have the insaniac shout, "Don't you touch me, ever." Poppy cuts every argument Luna tries to make short, saying she's fed up with her daughter's sob stories about her childhood. It wasn't even that bad, she says, accusing Luna of using this made-up trauma to justify her horrific actions. She says no one, including Steffi and Finn, will ever want anything to do with her. Get out of town, because you have burned every bridge. Your family has turned their back on you, and everyone despises you, as they should. Poppy says there's not a single person in this town who will ever want anything to do with her. In that moment, Luna has a quiet epiphany, the look on her face saying, "Hold my beer," as she heads down to Il Giardino. At the Pizza Palace, Sheila is positively stunned and even frightened when Luna strolls in. Rather than bond with her fellow murderer, Sheila threatens to call the police. Luna says she's been pardoned, and Sheila, without so much as a flicker of irony, let alone self-awareness, asks who in their right mind would pardon a homicidal maniac like you. Luna explains that everyone has turned their back on her, and she's hoping one person might be able to understand. In the beautiful update Monday, March 17. Steffi's alarm bells and Hope's worst nightmare. The Bold in the Beautiful B&B. Spoilers update for Monday, March 17, reveals that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Massinswood, will hear some alarm bells go off while Sheila Sharp, Kimberlyn Brown, gets a Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, shock. Hope Logan, Annika Noel, will face her worst nightmare as well, so there'll be a lot happening in Monday's B&B episode. Now that Carter Walton, Lawrence St. Victor, has torn up the LSE papers and returned power to the Foresters, he'll face a challenging task. Carter will surely know Hope isn't going to like this news, but he'll hope he can convince her to see things his way. Hope will pick up on some hints that something isn't quite right. That'll lead to Hope putting Carter through a grilling session, one that'll end with him admitting he's given Forrester creations back to Steffi, Ridge Forrester, Thorsten Kaye, and Eric Forrester, John McCook. Naturally, Hope is going to hit the roof and wonder how Carter could betray her like this. Carter will argue that he's secured the future of Hope's line, but she'll probably expect Steffi to cut it anyway. Hope already warned Carter that she couldn't go back to taking orders from Steffi, but that's exactly what he'll be asking her to do now. Carter and Hope's relationship will be pushed to its breaking point, so how much longer can this romance actually last? At the Forrester mansion, Ridge and Eric will return with some wonderful updates following their meeting with Carter. Steffi, Taylor Hayes, Rebecca Buddig, and Daphne Rose, Muriel Hilaire, will be delighted to learn Carter surrendered control of the company. Unfortunately, Steffi's joy will turn to concern and anger once she learns Hope for the future is being kept as part of the deal. That'll set off some alarm bells for Steffi, since she won't think Hope should play any sort of role at Forrester anymore. At Il Giardino, Sheila will fume at the sight of Luna, but not for long. Despite Sheila's initial fury over Luna's pardon, her perspective will totally change thanks to Luna's stunning revelation. Once Luna spills that she's John Finn Finnegan's Tanner Novlin daughter, Grandma Sheila will instantly adore her. Sheila will plant a kiss on Luna as they become allies and plan to grow closer to Finn, no matter how Steffi feels about it. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers say Sheila will make some predictions about the blissful family they can form, so don't miss all the trouble ahead. The Bold and the Beautiful spoilers: Steffi offers Luna money to leave LA, tries to bribe Finn's daughter. The Bold and the Beautiful B&B spoilers reveal that Steffi Forrester, Jacqueline Masinswood, may offer Luna Nozawa, Lisa Yamada, money to leave LA. Will Steffi try a new bribe tactic with John Finn Finnegan's Tanner Novlin daughter? Luna has always been a bit of a gold digger since she went after Archie Forrester, Joshua Hoffman, despite not being all that into him. Of course, Luna also latched onto the idea of Bill Spencer, Don Diamond, being her father, and was willing to fake a paternity test to make it look true. It's easy to see why Luna wanted rich Dollar Bill in that role instead of forever down on his luck Tom star, Clint Howard. After it was proven that Bill wasn't Luna's bio dad, she shifted gears by planting a kiss on him and cozying up to him another way. Even Luna's interest in Will Spencer, Crew Morrow, seems like a way for her to score Spencer status and remain connected to that lavish lifestyle. Since Luna grew up in a poor, unstable environment, she's always wanted more for herself. Steffi may hope she can use that to her advantage if she ultimately tries a new strategy to get rid of Luna. Now that Luna knows Finn is her father, she has no intention of walking away from this chance at a relationship. Deep down, Steffi surely knows that yelling at Luna isn't going to eliminate the problem. Although Steffi wants to put Luna back behind bars, that'll be easier said than done. Steffi may eventually realize that her best bet is to try something else, and hopefully convince Luna to leave town. Since Steffi hates Luna's guts, the last thing she wants to do is give her Forrester money and reward all her bad behavior. However, Steffi may decide she's willing to do that if it means Luna will leave and never look back. Steffi doesn't think Luna is capable of a real loving relationship with Finn, so she may assume she can get rid of Luna for a price. The Forresters are loaded, so what if Steffi offers Luna a massive amount of money to disappear? Steffi might shock Luna by writing a check for more money than she's ever seen in her life, and suggest Luna can make whatever future she wants for herself elsewhere, just as long as it doesn't include Finn or his family. Naturally, it's doubtful Luna would take the money and run at this point.